welcome back to News Radio. Last episode, we had a rather abrupt ending with our guests, Father Brady and John Scopes. Let's try our best to make sure that doesn't happen again. Time to meet our first guest, World War II hero and first African American to be awarded the U.S. Navy Cross, Doris Miller, aka Dory.
Thank you very much, Julia. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here today. My greatest respect to what you do here, and I sincerely promise not to scream at my fellow guest on your show.
I appreciate that very much, Doris. Thank you. And now for our second guest appearance of this episode. One of the first African-American pilots and the first Air Force General, Benjamin Davis, Jr.
Why, thank you, Julia. That was a very warm welcome indeed.
Welcome, Benjamin. Is it all right if I call you Ben?
Of course, Dory.
Yes, okay, let's start with you, Benjamin. First question. On December 7, 1941, Doris Miller picked up a .50 caliber Browning anti-aircraft machine gun and was able to shoot down 3 to 4 enemy aircrafts. Why is this so incredible?
He was injured?
No! Doris, why don't you let us know?
Sure. Well, you see, I was never actually trained on the gun. I sort of just picked it up and started shooting.
Wow, impressive. My unit ended up shooting down more than 200 Nazi planes without losing a single bomber.
Benjamin, that was Doris's question about you.
Whoops, my bad.
Does that mean I win?
Nope, I've got a backup question for you.
Damn it. Of course you do.
Which museum did Benjamin become the consultant for after the war?
Museum of Planes?
Ha, close, but no. National Air and Space Museum for the win.
Wow, you two really don't know anything about each other.
We met 5 minutes ago!
Okay, boys, no need to cause a ruckus. But weren't you two in the war together? You know, since you're both in, the unit together?
Excuse me?
You do realize that I was in the Navy and Benjamin was in the Air Force, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep, and I even earned myself the U.S. Navy Cross. It's important that we recognize that although the military units were segregated, that does not mean that all African Americans fought together in the war. There were so many of us that there were multiple units on different fronts of the war, and many never fought side by side.
That's right, Julia. We might not have received as much credit as the white men did, but we certainly deserved it. When I first applied to be a pilot, my application was rejected, and the only explanation I received was the Army Air Corps has no Negro units and none are contemplated.
Oh my God, Ben, that's horrible. And I thought I was being under-recognized? That's so unfair.
Well, you were a cook, weren't you? No one would put someone out there with zero training, not even you.
Well, I went on my own account. I wanted to do something good for this country. After I single-handedly saved the ship's captain, I grabbed the gun with which I had no training and shot at the enemy until I ran out of ammunition.
And even though I faced 4 years of being ignored by the other men and then being forced to serve in a segregated unit, I put it all aside and worked my hardest becoming a pilot when they ran out of options and even becoming a 3-star lieutenant general before I retired.
Congratulations for that, Ben, but...
You can call me Benjamin.
Oh, damn.
Okay, Benjamin, thanks for all the information, but I don't see how this ties in.
Well, Julia, it just so happens that we are black. And after all my work in the segregated units, the Army was finally desegregated in 1948.
Thanks to all our hard work and achievements in the war, segregation of the military was finally put to rest.
Well, that sounds like the perfect ending after all. Glad to see everything come together. That's all we have time for today, folks. So let's say goodbye to longtime friends and war buddies, Benjamin Davis and Doris Miller.
We met 5 minutes ago!